I wanted to talk a little bit about my brand, the name, where it came from, and what it means. So the correct pronunciation is SohGent CA'Belle. And so the way that SohGent CA'Belle was birthed, that I am from Southern California. Know that my husband is from Birmingham, Alabama, the South. And so when I initially moved to the South, I talked to my grandmother, who is also from the South. But when I talked to her about living here, I was like, Ma, I want to be a Southern Belle. And she flat out told me that I would never be a Southern Belle. That I'm a California girl, and I just would not be a Southern Belle because I was not from the South. But she said, you could be a California Belle. Okay. And so, the CA'Belle portion, if you look at the way that it's spelled, the abbreviation for the state of California is CA, which is why they are both capitalized letters, CA. And then, obviously, the Belle is, a play on Southern Belle, right? And so my grandmother prophesied and told me that my husband was in the South. So I lived here in Birmingham, Alabama for a couple of years, and then I moved back home. About maybe a year or so later, I did end up meeting a guy who I eventually married. So she was correct. She was absolutely right. My husband was here in the South. And SohGent is a Southern gentleman. SohGent CA'Belle is really just that moment where a Southern gentleman meets a Cali Belle. So to bring the story to a close, SohGent CA'Belle is an experience like no other. A bougie experience where Southern charm meets California flair and spice. It's like deep fried sushi. It's awesome and amazing all at the same time, I hope that you definitely stay tuned. There is a whole lot more in store.